Hey y'all, so it's been a minute since I made a video, but I thought I would hop on today because I want to talk a little bit about forgiving yourself, letting yourself not do all the things, and guess what? It's not the end of the world. I just realized my camera is like crooked. Sorry, it's gonna drive me nuts. So first of all, it's cold today, so I have on my cute warm gear. And it's rainy, so this is like I get all bundled up when it's cold and rainy. So, but let me talk to you about this for a minute. So, I'm sorry, I'm having a bad pain day. I'm not sorry. I'm having a bad pain day today, and I'm exhausted. Not sorry about it because that's my life. But I was just gonna say I'm sorry. I'm kind of today, but I'm not sorry about it because this is the way things are. But I was going to say, this week for myself, I work at an educational institution, and this week we're on spring break. And, you know, my friends and coworkers, some of them have plans to go do things. That's not my plan. My plan is to stay home, which I have, and to do my list of things that need to get done, because guess what? I don't get a lot done on a regular day because I just don't have the energy. So I made a list for the week. It's a whole list for the whole week. I didn't make a list for each day because I didn't want to feel overwhelmed, and I didn't want to, you know, try to push myself to get it all done in one day because I just can't do that anyway. But it is Thursday, and I have not gotten much on my list done. I've gotten some things done, but there's a lot of lists left. I'm not going to get to it. And that's okay. And it took me a minute to be like, okay, it's okay. Because I looked at the list and was like, because there's so many things on here I really wanted to get done this week. But it's just not going to get done. I don't have the energy, and that's fine. And I'm still coming to terms with that. You know what I mean? Like, this chronic pain and chronic illness stuff is newish to me. So I have to learn to forgive myself when I don't get things done, that it's not the end of the world. Guess what? I'm a human, and I don't have the energy every day, all day to do all the things anymore like I used to. I used to be, you know, able to get the whole list done in a day, but I'm not that person anymore. And I'm trying to figure that out still, I think. So yeah, I was busy this week. I got a lot of things done. I did. And I'll tell you what sucks is when I have on my list, like, phone calls, and the phone call takes it out of me. Like, I had to call, and like a tree service. I tried to find arborists online, but they were really hard to find just an arborist who was willing to come out unless you were like a commercial or like a business or whatever. So I called tree services, and the first guy I talked to was so taxing and talked to me for so long, and not about tree stuff. Like, he was just going on and on about where I live and how people there have money and all this stuff. And I was like, well, we don't. But he didn't seem to believe that. And he kind of just like bad mouthing our city. And I was just like, this is probably not good for business. But he just kept going on. And I was like, I got to get off the phone, dude. And then when I got off the phone with him, I was like, oh my God, I need a break. Do you ever have that happen where you're just like, why was talking on the phone so taxing? But yeah, so I had to make like 3 or 4 phone calls on like Monday or Tuesday, and was just drained after that, and like it needed a break because like being on the phone is just like, I hate talking on the phone. I'm hard of hearing too, so talking on the phone is difficult. That's why I usually use text. Text is my go-to mode, because being hard of hearing, sometimes I'm like, what? And then I feel bad because I feel like if the person doesn't know me, then they think I'm not listening, right? Like if it's in, like, I'm calling these arborists, I'm like, excuse me? What did you say? And I'm just like, I feel like I have to get on the phone and just say, hey, I'm hard of hearing. And just like preface, I'm hard of hearing, so speak up. You may have to repeat yourself. Maybe I should do that, but anywho, so, you know, this list, I'm not going to get to everything on it. It's a big list. You know, I'm supposed to go to CVS and pick my meds. I'm probably going to do that because that's kind of important. Taxes, I have to do my taxes still for my business. I haven't done them, which means I'm also going to have to pay a late fee because I just haven't been able to sit down and do them. And then things like go through my scarves because I have lots of scarves. Eventually I'll get to it. Guess what? Scarves aren't going to go anywhere. I can do that later. They'll be there tomorrow, next day, the next day. Work on a project for work. Yeah, I kind of have to get that done because it's due by Wednesday next week. So I could do it over the weekend too. I have a few days that I could work on it. Sew buttons on my backpack. Guess what? My backpack's always going to be there, so I can push that too. And then pay my tabs for my card. They're not due till June, so I can do that soon. But it is looking at the list and going, you know what? I don't need to do all these things today or this week, and that's okay. I'm a human. Forgive yourself. I didn't get all those things done. Okay. Did the world end? No. Did hell freeze over? No. Did things explode? No. Things are fine. It's not the end of the world. And that's why I had to look and say, okay, some of these things are still going to be there, and it's fine. It's fine. It's okay to not do all the things. So right now, instead of doing things on my list, because I'm having a really bad pain day and I'm exhausted already, and it's only it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning, I am going to make myself a snack. I think there's some leftover macaroni and cheese in there. I'm just going to heat it up and eat it so I don't have to do anything. I'm going to go sit in my chair on my heating pad and I'm going to watch a movie or play Animal Crossing or maybe do both. And that's okay. And if my back says, okay, you've been sitting too long, I might get up and do one thing on my list that's wandering around, moving, because I have to move. My back is like, don't sit too long, don't move too long. And on days like this, I kind of have to just rotate constantly. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go sit and do nothing and just pain manage today. What are you going to do? It's okay to not do all the things. And I just wanted to tell you that. So I hope you guys are well, and I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.